Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our next Find It Friday. Today, we are so excited to have Wes Cunningham from ACH Child and Family Services with us today. Wes is the Director of Youth and Family Services. Wes, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing
Fan-
well. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about ACH and what you guys do for the community?
All right. ACH has been around for a really long time. We've been here over 100 years working in the community to protect children and preserve families. We have 17 programs serving the community, um, and these programs are serviced in actually 19 counties.
Wow.
Um, and the programs that I'm associated with is our youth and family service programs, which one of them is called their Assessment, Intervention, and Referral Services, which is AIRS. And they are really the link to the services that we have within ACH, but they also link people who call in to various services and attempts to meet the needs of families by connecting them to other services. It's an excellent program that um, is utilized quite a bit. People will call in and they will connect them. If we don't have a service that can meet their needs, they have developed a long list of referrals and attempt to connect them. We also have a program called Safe Place. If you've been to a quick trip or a fire station or a community center, you'll see a yellow sign. And so our Safe Place program serves youth that are ages 10 to 17, and if they are in danger or if they have to get out of the house, they can go to that spot, and we will do an assessment and send someone out and attempt to help them find where they need to be, whether that's back with their family or we have a youth emergency shelter, and then we can take care of youth that way. Um, One of the programs that serves the community as well as 5 counties is Real Help for Real Life. And we provide both family and individual counseling and skills for families with youth ages 6 to 17. And so those are the programs that I'm over. We also have a number of other programs that are in foster care, residential group homes. We have a residential treatment center, and I've mentioned the youth emergency shelter. We also have a Families Together for women with children who've been made homeless due to domestic violence. So there's a number of wonderful things going on here in terms of meeting the community's needs.
Absolutely. It makes me so excited that you guys have done such a great job in really building that referral program because, as I'm sure you see with a lot of families, as we do as well, that whenever you're in a state of crisis, it is hard to think of what resources are out there and how to access them. And so, being able to come to someone like you guys and kind of have like a one stop shop is fantastic. So, Wes, are all of those programs that you're mentioning still in operation right now that were kind of under quarantine, or have there been any changes?
Well, there have been some changes specifically to our Real Help for Real Life. Now, our Safe Place program still functions.
Okay.
If we have a youth that shows up, we're going to send someone out and do an assessment and try to make sure that they are safe. Our AIRS department is also fully functional, so if we'll give out a number here in just a minute, but if there are any services that are needed, whether that's something related to ACH or um, other things, we get a number of calls from adults who are at risk of becoming homeless. We have people who call and they just need to know where to go.
Right.
And so, like you said, that is a wonderful program, and I tell people just call AIRS,
Mm-hmm.
Assessment, Intervention, and Referral Services, and they will connect you to where you need to go. Um, our Real Help for Real Life program is still functioning. However, due to just the state of the way things are, we've moved to telehealth, which basically means that we'll meet with families over the phone or by video.
Okay.
Um, our skills group is currently on hold, but we're looking to offer a number of those beginning in May. And so, these services, we have youth that are experiencing anxiety,
Mhm.
depression. We have youth who are having just difficulties in school. Hopefully, they're not having trouble in school now, given the situation and the circumstances that we're in.
Right.
Um, but we see a number of youth for those specific reasons, as well as family conflict.
Right.
Sometimes families are just having a hard time navigating life together.
Yeah.
And being a teenager is not the easiest thing to be going through, and during this time especially,
Absolutely.
with kids being at home and having to do school at home, and then to top it off, parents are sometimes juggling more than one job because now their kids are home, and some parents are working full time and trying to make sure that their kids are getting the education that they need. And so there's a lot of stress, obviously, that people are feeling.
Mhm.
But there's also a lot of opportunity for families to experience really just a reconnection, a
Right.
reset. And so a lot of that has to do with the outlook and how we can approach these things. But yeah, so we're still functioning, and so we are here if there are families that need to reach out and begin services.
Perfect. So, are there any eligibility requirements to these programs that you're mentioning? And once we know those, how do our families access these services right now?
Well, like I said earlier, we serve families with youth ages 6 to 17 in Tarrant County, Johnson, Hill, Parker, and Palo Pinto counties. To qualify for the program, youth um, can't ever have been formally adjudicated, um, but we do connect them if needed for services to other services
Okay.
that they could utilize. Um, Families can call 817-335-HOPE.
Okay.
That's 817-335-HOPE. We also have a social media page on Facebook and Instagram, Real Help for Real Life, and there are articles and tips on there, even some videos that families may find helpful. So if you have a child struggling with depression or anxiety, or maybe family conflict is especially difficult in this time, you can always reach out to us. But there will be some useful information on there as well. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Wes, you've already given us so much information, but just because I'm asking all of our agencies that we are working with through this project, what is one mental or physical health tip that you would recommend to our families during this time?
Well, we find ourselves in a time like no other. There's, I'm not aware of a time that has been like this, and I guess we're a month into social distancing,
Mm-hmm.
and families over this month will have navigated a lot of challenges and barriers. And I think one thing to do is to evaluate um, as a family what are we doing and how are we doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look at our routines um, within the family. Routines they provide safety and security. Um, in in this time, it's important to have a working routine, one that works for your family. And I'm sure that's been a tip that probably families may be readily aware of. But one thing that I would include in that routine um, is talking to your kids and discussing ways that the family can connect,
Yes.
how the family can utilize that routine. Routine sometimes can be seen as a way to get things done, but if we look at our routine as a way that our family can function and connect, then we have an opportunity to utilize that routine and their time together to build stronger families and stronger relationships. My daughter is 17, She loves music, and so one of the things that we've built into our routine is playing music together, learning a new song. Um, we built into our routine taking a walk and spending some time together. And so viewing the way that we have our routine, we have the things that we definitely need to get done. We need to get up and brush our teeth and have breakfast and work on school, and all of those things are there. But we don't want to miss the opportunity that this experience has actually given us, which is an opportunity to get together and to actually use this time as a means of strengthening our relationship with their children. And so that would be the tip that I would give is to build into your routine that
Yeah,
time where you're providing undivided attention in a playful way, in a way
right.
that meets what your kid is wanting to do, and that sure has helped us and in this time. So
Wonderful. Well, that is so useful just on a, a personal level as well as the resources that ACH has been offering the community for so many years. Now, we are so grateful that you guys are, based in Tarrant County and have even expanded out into, did you say 19 different counties?
yes,
Wow.
I did not mention a number of the
No,
services.
and that's okay. But that is just incredible. Well, Wes, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Listeners, thank you for tuning in to our Find It Friday. Tune in again next Friday for another wonderful agency that we have here in Tarrant County.